My second recipe is called caponata. Now we talk about caponata, it's another version of a vegetable dish, almost like the French ratatouille, yeah? And the first thing we need to do here is to chop some of these wonderful vegetables in front here. Yeah, we're using some peppers and of course, you know, very significant, yeah, to use melanzane as is known in Italy, or simply eggplant. Yeah. So before we cut and chop all this eggplant, yeah, as we see here, all into pieces like this, let us just warm up the olive oil. Now you need quite an amount of olive oil there, extra virgin, because the eggplant does soak it, yeah, a bit. Now this dish has a bit of sour flavor to it. Although the ratatouille, the French version, is not exactly like this, but of course the ingredient is quite common, like eggplant and zucchini, but we don't have zucchini here, but they have peppers. And instead, yeah, in the caponata, we use raisins as well, and of course the vinegar that gives that nice acid flavor or sour flavor that's almost pickle-like vegetable. Yeah. So let's throw here all of the onion, chopped onion, half of the garlic. Yeah. You saute them lightly, yeah. Now you don't want to overcook it. You just want to lightly, yeah, cook it, yeah. And once everything is done, immediately you throw in your eggplant. As you can see here, the eggplant goes inside. Now let the eggplant cook, yeah, for a few minutes. While that's happening, yeah, stir them. As you can see, it's like a sponge. It's like absorb, yeah, the olive oil. So leave that for a while. So I love this dish. As you know, in Italy, yeah, beside pasta, they love the vegetable. Yeah, every summer or every season, would that matter, whether it's spring, summer, as well as autumn, you find there's all kinds of beautiful vegetables, yeah, being served at the table, and they are done very simply. Yeah, sometimes they're stuffed, yeah, and sometimes they're fried. You know, things like zucchini, artichokes. Yeah, these are all the very common vegetable used, yeah, in a typical Italian kitchen. Yeah, they love, yeah, all this. And you'll be so surprised. I mean, simple thing like fried artichoke, baby artichoke. I mean, it has such fantastic flavor. Yeah, and I remembered going to London to a restaurant which belonged to a friend of mine by the name of Jacob, called Buco di Lupo, and Buco di Lupo has fabulous dishes. And I remember being served, you know, with a very simple, just polenta with a bit of milk, and then he fry some prawns, you know, you have all this pink prawn, and just on top, and then some blood orange. Wow, just amazing, yeah. Even artichoke, yeah, simply fried like that, tastes so good, yeah. And we need some green peppers as well. So this is basically like almost like a vegetable stew, yeah. It's lovely. So always remember, it's very important for you to eat a variety of colors, yeah, because in a balanced diet you need that, yeah. So it's one thing great about Italian dishes, you know, there's so many choices out there, yeah. Whether it's a pizza, whether it's a spaghetti, yeah, pasta, you name it, yeah, meat dishes. Now the thing with Italian cuisine, you know, they're divided into north and south, yeah. As you go up north, you know, the country is very hilly, yeah, and of course, you know, they have a lot of, you know, dairy as well, yeah, because it's cold, yeah, and you notice, yeah, they rely a lot, yeah, on dairy products. So you find there's more meat going up north, especially in Tuscany and all that. A lot of dairy, cheeses, yeah. But as you move south, you find the cooking is different. Yeah, the cooking is about sun. Yeah, it's always summer. It's hot. You know, places like Sicily, you know, Napoli down. Yeah? Now I'm gonna add the pepper inside. And all this area, you notice, yeah, the food is very light. So they have plenty of pasta. Yeah, lots of vegetables. Yeah, and they have a risotto as well. Yeah, and they don't eat so much meat as they do up north. Of course, up north, they have meat. Even their rice risotto is flavored with a lot of cream, cheeses and all that. That makes it so beautiful, yeah? So you have both advantages there. Either you go down south eating light, yeah? And then up north again, you have all that beautiful, wonderful cheeses, cream. So you can see that, yeah? We're really cooking the vegetable all the way here. And next goes in here, the black olives, yeah? Olives also added a lot in the dish. You can slice them. We have here some raisin. You can use dark raisin, golden raisin, that's fine. And to this dish, I am going to add in just a bit of my anchovy. Okay, this is basically the fish, anchovy fish, yeah, just to flavor the caponata. I love it, yeah, because the anchovy really gives that very nice, yeah, flavor to it. So having done that, we're just going to continue sauteing the vegetable. Look at how colorful it is, yeah. The dish is so colorful, yeah. Look at that, yeah, and it's so tasty, yeah. And sometimes, you know, my friend was asking me like, oh my God, it's so simple, and yet Chef Wan, it tastes so good. Yeah, I mean, this basic kind of vegetable here, for example, you can add tomato and turn it into a minestrone soup, yeah, and put some stock. And the same, yeah, dish like this, for example, of this caponata, spread on top of pizza, and then you bake. It becomes a beautiful, vegetarian pizza. Yeah, so remember that. So there's many ways of doing it. So you continue sauteing that, because like I said, you really need to render down to get all that wonderful flavor. All that juices coming out from the eggplant, the pepperoncini, and then, of course, now I can almost smell this beautiful aroma of the, the anchovy coming through. And that gives me that nice, flavor to it. So having done that, next thing I want to do here, we're going to throw, just a little bit of our tomato paste, inside. And continue, blending that. Then we're going to have some chopped parsley. And always remember, nothing like Italian flat, parsley. And here we have some more wonderful fresh basil. Look at that, I love my basil. At the peak of summer, when you travel to Italy, oh my God, this is to die for. Serve with bocconcini, the mozzarella cheese with slices of tomato is heaven. It's so delicious. So we have here some wonderful fresh basil. All you need to do is just shred them roughly. You can almost just tear them apart, and look at that. See, didn't I tell you, cooking is easy, cooking is fun, nothing too difficult. As you can see, by the end of the day, it's all about putting everything together nicely, flavor, aroma. So here, we're cooking down the tomato puree. Then, next goes the crushed tomato. Now you want to be careful with the crushed tomato here, because sometimes when you use a bit too much, it can be too overwhelmingly tomatoes, it becomes very sour. So important to add just the right amount of crushed tomato. That. And so can you imagine when you eat that, you have that nice sour flavor from the tomato, the sweetness that comes from the the raisin as well. So now this is next happening here is to add in your sugar. And always remember, when you cook something with tomato, you want to cut down the acidity, because the acidity is sour, so the sugar will help to balance. So we put a fair amount of sugar. Now I don't think I'm going to add too much salt inside there, because bearing in mind we've just added a few teaspoons of anchovy as well. So we're going to taste that in a short while and see how it tastes like with this anchovy. Can you see the stew coming up together? Fantastic. That's almost done there. And lastly, to finish the dish here, what we need to do here is we are going to add just a couple of teaspoon of balsamic vinegar. And this vinegar will give that nice sweet sour flavor. And again, you don't want too much of it. You just want to balance that. So from here, the vegetable is almost done. Look at that. It's like a stew. Beautiful. And now is the final seasoning. So at this point of time, taste it, because you want to see, because again, some like them sweet, some like them sour. It's up to you. I like a bit more sugar and just a bit more salt. You know what's going in here? My black pepper. And that's it. And instantly, the dish is ready. Look at the amazing color, of this caponata. And like I told you, super delicious. You can even serve this, with any pasta. For example, sometimes when I make a lot of this, I keep them in the fridge, and the next day, I'll boil some rigatoni or macaroni, and even spaghetti you can eat with this, And remember, there's a very famous dish called spaghetti puttanesca. Puttanesca comes from the word puttana, means prostitute, because this is very, very well known in Italy, the name of the dish, because there was a restaurant once upon a time which been frequented by all these Italian prostitutes at night, and they come to this place and they seem to enjoy this fiery vegetable pasta, which actually turned out to be, a spaghetti cooked with all these peppers and all that. They put plenty of chili, makes it hot, and it's called spaghetti puttanesca. So here we are. Our second recipe, the last one, just beautiful, what I call here, the Italian caponata. Did I tell you? It's simple, it's easy, it's nutritious, and it's super good. Enjoy the recipe. at the end of the program, you know, we always try to serve our food and to our foreign guests who come to Penang today. And I want her to sample this. She's from England. So darling, have a taste of it. Yeah? And give me your opinion whether you like the pasta or not. Say everything is nice and hot. So how are you enjoying Penang now? Yeah, look at it, that's so lovely. Yeah. We even feeding you out in the street. Kan, nak mengambil benda ni kan? Punyalah. I want you to taste this. Okay. Yeah. It's good. Okay, with this two fabulous recipe and all this wonderful food tasting for free for all our wonderful guests, with all that big smile, we come to an end of the program. And we hope, you know, to see you again next week. Until then, bye from Chef Wan.